What up, what up, what up? Double M's, it's your boy Keys.
And it's your girl Mandy.
And we back.
With another video.
Yeah.
And this time we doing what? Raising canes. Chicken fingers, coleslaw, fries, Texas toast.
It's
You
real.
see it, y'all. You see it, fam. And we got that raisin cane sauce. They gave us one extra. We're going to share that one.
Now y'all already know, let's get into this blessing session.
Ew.
Cause everybody religious out there.
And ready to eat. That part. Everybody.
Period.
Everybody mad.
Period. Hey, let me stop, man. That ain't right.
Back to the normal programming.
Blessing session.
Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Most loving and gracious Father, who look down so low as we humbly bound. We ask your blessings upon us. Join us, add a blessing unto them, add a blessing unto this food for the nourishment of our body, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. He over here trying to cut up during prayer time. He know better than that.
God forgive me.
He will. You know he's a forgiving God. Yes, he is. He will do it.
Hey,
He will
y'all.
do it.
On the real note, though.
I'm gonna get into this food for y'all on a real note. Y'all see that? I forgot how good this sauce was, y'all. Raisin cane sauce is so good. Y'all see that? Hey, get y'all a fry. Get y'all a fry. Nintendo. Let y'all see me dunk that thing. Dunk a dunk.
Well, already done did in that coleslaw. But whatever else y'all
Fresh.
possibly want, go on and grab it now. Cause it won't be none left.
Y'all might can get something from me. But Keys, nah. He finna tear that food up. We only got 4-count meals, y'all. That coleslaw ain't all that.
But I can rock with it cause it ain't too much mayonnaise.
Yeah, it ain't too creamy. I like it when it ain't creamy. It's vegetable like, but it was give more flavor.
As Charlemagne say, too much mayonnaise will mess anything up.
It sure will. And you know it's so crazy when he was saying, I was thinking about this girl I knew who lived in Thomasville, Georgia. And that girl loved mayo on everything. And she would literally be like extra mayo. And they would put extra mayo on her sandwiches. And then she would tell them ain't enough. She wanted slop down with mayo. I'm like, yuck.
Too much mayonnaise
Who want to eat a sandwich like that? Mayo sandwich.
will mess anything up.
Wait, my season. Hold on.
It's
Sorry.
a lot of mayonnaise out there in YouTube land.
Oh, God. Did you just say that, y'all?
It's a lot of mayonnaise out there.
Who called you during the mukbang?
Give us a hot minute.
We trying to eat for y'all right now. We hungry. I'm hungry, y'all. I like Raising Cane's, that food fresh. If y'all got Raising Cane's, what's y'all favorite thing to eat?
That's real messy.
Y'all need to stop. And they ain't got that much tenders in a sandwich. That's all they got to offer y'all. But let me tell you, it's the best thing they're offering too, y'all. They like Chick-fil-A in a sense. Chick-fil-A got other stuff, but they chicken is their main course. It's their specialty. But they getting with Chick-fil-A with these tenders now. Cause right at the I can only go to Chick-fil-A or
Raisin Cane. I come to Raisin Cane.
Me too.
Cause it's gonna be fresh.
Made to order.
They can keep that bread though.
Yeah, that bread ain't about nothing. I ain't gonna touch that.
Raisin Cane chicken with Chick-fil-A fry.
And I think the bread is just a distraction, y'all, to get your food faster because they ain't serving nothing but tenders. And if you want them people with tenders ain't enough, you're gonna need that bread and that slaw and them fries. Okay? You're gonna need everything in the box.
I know some people are saying, I like their bread. Yeah, it look toasted, but it ain't toasted.
Let me see if this lemonade on point.
I think it's the ice.
It tastes better. Remember the lemonade we had from the one in Ohio? It had an aftertaste. This one is good, y'all. These Georgia folks, they know how to make some lemonade. Everything better in the South, baby. Everything. Everything. I said it. Come for me because I said it. Come for me because I said it.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Do that, please. Don't be coming for me, honey, because you ain't ready. Because you was not ready, honey, okay? And you is from the South with your Bama self. Don't get beside yourself, honey. Okay? Because I'm right here. Don't do it to yourself.
I ain't gonna do it to myself because I got you.
I ain't doing that to you, so hush. Nasty tail. I can't stand your behind. Get out of here. Mama, you hear this mess? My mama watch these videos, you know. My mother watch these videos. I'm gonna call her up and see what she got to say about your behavior. Ain't it right, mama? Yeah, shout out to my mama. Shout out to my girl. I love her. I love her. Me and her was talking on the phone the other day. And y'all, she had got me so hyped up on the phone. I was like a motivational speaker on that phone with my mama. Letting her know God can do the impossible, baby. Don't ever let the devil or what man say count you out, okay? Y'all don't be start preaching on here now, because I will. You know I will. And Keys have to shut me up because I get the rent. My baby be slowing me down. I have my running shoes on. He be on the track like the coach. Hey, okay. You already went through the finish line 3 times now. It's enough. It's enough practice. No, not bad. I be on one, don't I? I be getting it in.
On 2.
You know what? You tried it. You tried it. See how he do me, y'all? See how he do me? I'm slowing down. Y'all gotta slow down for a little bit.
So she's slowing down. It's time to talk.
I need a little bit more, but I just gotta slow down. I ain't full, but I had drunk that liquid. So I'm gonna start off right here. A lot of people in our comments when they watch our videos, you know, they always talking about how we're inspiring them, we're motivating them. And, you know, that really blesses my heart. It blesses my spirit. Honest to God, it does. Because truly, this is what me and Key's platform is for. Now, do I watch everybody in YouTube? No, I don't. It's no way I possibly could and live a normal life and take care of my own personal business. No. So there are select people that I watch more than others. What else want to say? Do everybody rock with MuscleNMarriage? No. Everybody don't. Some people don't rock with us simply because somebody else said something bad about us and they took that as, okay, what that person said about them is believable, so I don't deal with them anymore. I don't like them anymore. I don't support them anymore. And that's cool too. You know, those kind of shallow people, I don't want their support anyway, because I'm the kind of person, I would never dislike you based on what somebody else's opinion of you is. You would have to wrong me for me to not want to deal with you anymore. It would have nothing to do with the fact that somebody else is disliking you for a reason. That's not who I am. I'm grown. See, when you're really grown, you have a different perspective on life. If somebody is wronging you or doing something to hurt you or have done something to hurt you or said something that really bothered your spirit or bothered you personally, then there's a reason for you to sit there and say, hey, you know what, maybe it's best I leave that person alone. I have nothing bad to say about that person. I wish that person well, but maybe me and that person just don't have the kind of relationship I thought we had. And that's okay. That's what grown people do. Children go around, well, you don't like them, I don't like them either. You ain't never met them. Or if you met him, you only met him one time. You never had no outside dealings with him outside of that one meeting or one conversation, and now all of a sudden you don't like him no more. You a child. You a child of me. You childish. You petty as hell. You petty as hell. If you don't like MuscleNMarriage or you dislike us because of what somebody else said about us, then you are fake, shallow, and I don't want to deal with you anyway.
And it wasn't meant for us to
deal with you. Period.
Or have us in your presence. Or likewise, us being your person.
Right, period. I have nothing for them kind of people. Serious, straight up. And
exclamation point for me.
Put 3 on back there for me. I ain't got time. I'm grown for real.
Everybody's saying serious.
I am that chick that goes off. Especially when some stupid ish go down. And it don't even, when some stupid stuff go down, or when I feel like people are putting me under attack or trying to back me in the corner, I'm already in defense mode. And you could say I'm misinterpreting your behavior. We're going to have to talk about it after I blow up. I'm just keeping it real. Have I been working on that? Yes, I have.
Can I be a hothead? Or am I a hothead at times?
Oh, yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God.
Exclamation point.
Yes, he is. And
especially for the ones I love.
Right. And
no ifs, ands, buts about that.
Is it to say that, okay, my imperfections, am I a bad person because of that? No, I'm not a bad person because of that.
Not at all.
That's just a character flaw that I need to work on. I need to work on that. That's not the kind of behavior that's becoming of someone who says that they exude greatness and that they have big dreams and plans that they want to accomplish in this life. I'm going to accomplish my goals because I am doing the work to make me a better person. You know, I have had moments where I've, jumped up, walked out of rooms on people, gotten upset because somebody said or some way somebody treated me or I perceived their behavior toward me to be negative, and I wanted to leave the room because I didn't want to either curse at them or be disrespectful toward them in that way. And so my escape was to run out the room. I know that as an adult,
remove
myself from the situation.
Exactly.
And I can't sit here and say, that was the best way to handle it. No, it was not. It was not the best way to handle it. But YouTube was started simply because we wanted to do something together as a married couple. We wanted to spend more time with each other. We wanted a way to work on our marriage by talking about things that go on in marriage that most people are ashamed to talk about or most people want to lie about. When Keys and I cut that camera on, we are truly on. Is this who we are? You may get me one day where I'm happy-go-lucky. I got my makeup on, full face. You might get me where I got my acne scars all showing. Just me. If you don't like it, don't watch. Don't watch. I'm me.
Turn it off. Go to somebody else.
Yeah, but I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love me for me, and I'm gonna love me where I am. That's just who I am.
And nobody else don't have to love her.
No.
It's enough love right here for her to handle anyway. So it don't even matter.
Did you hear what he just said?
I'm all the love she need anyway. Other that and God.
Amen. Amen to the facts. Amen to the facts. Now, we've met quite a few people on YouTube. Not a whole lot, just a few people.
Here it comes.
Boom! Yeah, we've met a few people on YouTube. We have. And the people that we've met has it all been bad experiences? No, it hasn't. I ain't finna sit here and lie to y'all.
Now we finna back it up. All this commotion that's been going on
with Bloveslife and EatWithQue.
This is where she coming. Where she coming in at.
Where I'm coming from, okay?
Because we know y'all out there seen us in some of those photos.
Yep. Talk about the group first, okay? We were in a group with other YouTubers where we got together every so often and we made videos together, okay? Made videos together, whatever. And that's all it was. We made videos together, had a good time. Everybody go home. We planned the next trip. We planned the next videos we're gonna do. And let me just tell you this. When we got with the group, everybody in the group was helpful to us. They showed us things we didn't know about YouTube. Because once again, me and Keith had just started our channel. We didn't know what we were doing. Honest to God, we didn't know what we were doing. I'm being real with y'all.
And we're not afraid to share that.
Yeah, we're not afraid to share that and tell you. We didn't know what we was doing.
And it don't even matter to me.
Yeah, because we know why we was doing it, because we were doing it to have fun, and it was for our marriage, because our marriage was having some issues at the time. Not like, oh my God, Key's cheating on me, Mandy over there doing this, doing that. It wasn't that kind of stuff. It was like we were having problems with agreements and communication, and we wanted to get that together. Yeah. And I said, and Key said, what better way than to start a YouTube channel and we start communicating about marriage and different topics in marriage to help us become closer. And we're still
gonna do that.
And we started having fun doing it. Like, dang, baby, I look forward to days when we off work and we can make videos together and just have a good time. We never really even knew that you could even make money from YouTube. We didn't even know all this stuff. Google AdSense. But y'all know that other channels helped us. We went and met them. Great couples. What you see was what you got. That's who they are. It was nothing negative. Kind of people. We love everybody, and we move on to love.
Yeah, I don't hold grudges against nothing.
We stopped, being a part of the group because it was just too much for us. Personally, for us, it was too much for us. And the kind of people that we are and the work that we need to do on ourselves, that needed to be something that we did and worked on separate and apart from anybody else and privately. We had things that we needed to take care of personally. It had nothing to do with anybody else. Personal decision. And people tend to sometimes try to write their own narrative and tend to take sides in a situation when there are no sides to be taken. We only bring up that situation in order to talk about the one going on right now.
Yeah. Okay? So all things that were in the past are in the past at this point.
Right. So
that stuff is deceased and desist.
Now, we collaborated with B-Love back in November. The first week of November, it was around November the 4th, was when the video went up that B-Love put.
And y'all know I like editing that now. I let the whole thing go. Oh, thank you. I wasn't doing that for you to get it, but I appreciate that. Okay. Yes, I do.
Me and my little rag went through it. Oh,
careful.
Yeah, those girl, them lights on that floor.
We got these lights. We ain't even set ours up because we don't even know.
Y'all got lights like that?
Yeah, but we don't do it.
Oh, girl.
With MuscleNMarriage. When we first got to Ohio, we went to a place called Richie's. And Richie's sells soul food. And the food is the bomb.
And macaroni on there. Get some of that.
Y'all don't eat a lot of spice, but I like hot sauce in my greens. I think they said these were collard greens. I think I said call them turnips, but I think they collards. Are they collards? I think they just cut them up real small. Yeah, he said it.
Now they baked beans, right on point.
I gotta try some. It's good. And we did a mukbang there. And the owner asked us, well, we from around the area, because I guess he could tell we weren't from there. I don't know why, but he just kind of felt the vibe like it wasn't, because I think because I came in recording the food and stuff, and he was like, wondering what we do, and I said we do YouTube, and he said, are y'all here to collab with Bloveslife? And we was like, yeah. And he was like, man, she come in here and get food, she don't even say nothing. He's like, she's so quiet and humble, like you wouldn't even know it's her, because she come and get her food and she just go about her business. And I was like, wow, you know, like that really amazed me, that he was like how humble she was, even though she don't realize how big she is. She's so humble with it, you know. And when we met her, she said, we want to take you guys out to eat. So her and Nate them took us, her and Dalvin, they took us out to Papa Do's in Ohio, and we had a really good time together, all of us. Really nice lunch. It was really nice. And then went back to her house and had a good time. We rode in her car. You know, we parked our car and rode in her car to the place. And she also took us to a place called Jungle Gyms to get some like foods and different things we could do videos with. Like just very fun atmosphere. I mean, I felt like I wasn't with somebody who thought they was a celebrity or thought they was.
We all didn't. As Dalvin said, you know, when you meet somebody, ain't nobody being, oh, what up, what up, what up, what up. I ain't doing that everywhere I go. I am not doing my gorilla thump everywhere I go. Come on, man. Don't be naive, man. For real, y'all. And just to tell you how when we got to our house for the collab, first day for the collab, right? Because we went to dinner with them the second day. I'm sorry, I'm telling you about the second day before I tell you about the first day. The first day when we first got there, and we checked in our room, we got our rest. The next day we came over to meet her and do the collab and everything. B-Love was running behind because she was in Cincy Crab, and everybody there was trying to get, you know, pictures with her and all that. So it was kind of like throwing her behind. We're getting the seafood together for the video. She said, I'll be there in like 30 minutes. My sons are there though, so you guys go ahead and go to the house and they'll let you in. Dalvin was so sweet. He was already outside, so we'll know we're at the right house. You know, he was already outside and everything. And he told us to come on in, so we came on in. Darius, we met him. He was in the, I think was he in the living room, but he was at the door. I think he came to the door. Yeah. He came to the door and gave me a hug and, you know, dapped it up and everything. You could tell he was still reserved, but it was very polite. And then once he warmed up to us, he started talking about different TV shows we could watch. Like he was talking about Riverdale. He was giving me all the good deets on Netflix. And now, even before then, I had connected with Dalvin long before that.
Sure did.
And I was hitting him up because he like my nephew. You know.
And we always watch Dalvin.
And that's what I was calling. I call him in the comments, nephew. So.
And that was before meeting his mom and him and his brother and his father.
That was way before doing collabs and stuff like that. And that wasn't I don't clout chase. I don't D-ride. I don't do none of that. Ain't in my nature. It ain't in my DNA. I ain't even built like that. I ain't built that way and in that fashion. So whatever cap. Whatever y'all be saying, you know what I'm saying? What y'all be saying, and none of that right there even relate to me. Look here, I'm just disturbed by everything, and then by the comments and how people are attacking both sides of the situation, because both sides, I'm gonna say it, Q and Beloved. I like both of them. Right. I like the whole family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop liking the whole family. I'm just to put my whole 10 cents. I ain't saying 2 cents, 5, my whole 10 cents. I ain't gonna stop liking neither one of them, whether or not they like me or not. Q gonna still be the tutor boot. Yes. I'm a ride for till the wheels fall off. Right. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. She still that's still my sis. Yep. I like her all the way. Beloved, Nate, Darius, Dalvin, still the nephew. Yep. You know, that's not my battle. No. It's not my battle. You know what I'm saying? That is not my battle. And we're gonna get back into the story of everything. I still love Q, and I'ma always love her. I ain't gonna stop being her friend. I ain't gonna stop being her brother. None of my thoughts or anything gonna change.
Nope.
I ain't gonna change.
Nope. Me neither.
I'ma still be a warrior.
I ain't wavering.
I'ma still rock the thunder. I'ma still rock the lightning. I'ma still be Shango.
Amen.
That Nate, B, Darius, and Dalvin, I still hold a place in my heart for y'all as well.
That's right.
MuscleNMarriage, Mandy and Keys, or Keon and Amanda. It don't even matter, man.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
And it's the same with the members of that group. We still love them. We still love them. The kind of people that hate people and I don't like them. I don't rock with them. I don't deal with them. Period. That ain't who we are. Honest to God, it's not. I don't care what nobody out there telling y'all in these streets. If you didn't hear from me,
I'm still subscribed to their channel.
Yep.
I'm still friends with them on IG. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I haven't declined nobody's channels and all that. I still got phone number if they haven't changed their phone number.
Right. That's right.
But it's a code.
But it is a code, and then we're in a new place in our life where I want to love everybody. Even if I don't agree with who you are as a person, I want to love everybody. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. I say all that to say this. When Q made those videos, we didn't even know Q was going to make those videos. And I don't even believe Q knew she was going to make those videos. I think Q came off a very, very big high from doing collabs. I said there needs to be a conversation between you two. I said that. Needs to be a conversation between you two. You need to talk about this. When Q made the 2 videos, we had no idea she was gonna make these videos. You know, it even hurt me when Bethany told me that she thought that we were gonna be the special guest in Q's video, and she only thought that because we hadn't reached out to her about it initially. And the only reason we didn't reach out to Bethany about what was going on because it was like, man, we love Q, we love Bethany. We don't want to be caught up in no drama or calling nobody. I don't know if Bethany is, need a moment to herself. She been blindsided by all this, and then everybody start blowing her up, calling her. You got all this stuff going on in your mind. Yeah. I'm the kind of person, I think about how I would feel if this happened to me. I really would want everybody to reach out to me right away.
We stay reserved. We stay reserved. It's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, but let me finish saying this, baby. So I'm the kind of person, I wouldn't want everybody reaching out to me. That would kind of frustrate me. Everybody is coming at me with, oh, you seen this, or what happened, what's going on? And plus I'm in the process of moving, you guys. I got a lot of personal stuff going on right now. Nothing bad, but it's just busy right now. It's a busy time, and it's a little overwhelming for me what I got going on. For us. And we gotta make us a priority too. So I get you felt like I should have reached out, and then I commented on Q's video, and it's like, oh dang, you had time to comment on Q's video, but you don't got time to hit B Love up.
Y'all see that tear? I'm crying for y'all.
That's sweet. Get out of here. I tell y'all the truth. I tell y'all the truth. I'm sorry I keep saying but we do. Of course
it's okay. We know where you're coming from, dear. You're coming from a place of love.
Shut up. So funny.
That's that tear again. Finish, dear.
So, I commented on Q's video real quick while I was in the middle of getting things done. Q's was playing videos on YouTube. We was listening to him, boxing stuff up, packing, doing things like that. And then I just made a quick comment on one of her videos. Q doesn't post every day. B Love, on the other hand, posts every day. And I remember at one time, Bethany told me that she had stopped reading the comments because some of the things that people were putting in the comments, she's like, I don't even read them anymore. She's like, I read the first 2 hours of the comments, and after that, I don't go back to that video. I remember me and her having that discussion when I was at her house in November. And so I had stopped commenting if I got to the video too late, because I was like, she ain't gonna see my comment no way, That's what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not commenting not because, I'm just not commenting because I don't support her. No, it's not that. I still follow her on Instagram. Still subscribe to her and Q's channel. Love both channels. Love both content. You know what I'm saying? I do YouTube for fun, you guys. Honestly, it's for fun. It's for fun. It's for teaching. It's for inspiring people. It's for motivating people to be the better version of themselves than they were yesterday. Let me tell you something. There is no such thing as competition with other people. Mm-hmm. The only competition you are in is with being better than who you were yesterday. That is your only competition. Whether I have 9,000 subscribers, whether I have 900,000 subscribers, I promise you, MuscleNMarriage will always be the same.
This all I can be.
Because I can't get on here and hit record and then this is who I am now, and this is who you're meeting. I'm Mandy, and I'm gonna act a certain way. I'm gonna be fake and phony, fictitious. No. And all those who are saying Q is fake, phony, and fictitious, and all this kind of stuff, no, she's not. No, she's not. I'm not going to agree with that. And people was telling us, oh, we shouldn't support her. Oh, why y'all dealing with that fake and phony? Let me tell you something about this so-called person you call fake and phony. This person is dear to my heart because I know them. I know they reached out to me. I know the kind of phone conversations that we've shared. I know how inspiring and motivational they've been to me, and I've been to them. And I know that this was a lapse in judgment making those videos. I love both people. I love the environment that I was in when I was at B-Love's house. It was a very loving environment. It was very friendly. We were at their house. They didn't make us feel like you couldn't sit on the furniture, you couldn't be here, get your video done and get out. It was nothing like that for me. That was not my experience. But what I cannot do is tell somebody else what their experience was. I can't sit and say, you're lying about your experience. I can't say that. I apologize, the camera head went out. But I can't say what somebody else's experience was or how they felt initially meeting somebody. Because when Q initially met B-Love, we were not there. We were not there for the initial meeting. We were not there. We came after the fact. And then they were getting ready to set up the video. It was very busy when we walked in the house.
That's right.
We sat in the living room next to her sister Chelsea, and Chelsea had her baby there. And we sat in the living room and we said hi to Chelsea. B-Love came around. I guess she was coming from downstairs, and she came through the living room area. And then she spoke to us. Hey, girl. She spoke. And then she went on and they was getting ready to start the video. And Nate was already in the studio getting the equipment ready. I remember Nate was already back because we didn't see Nate when we walked in. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember who opened the door for us. It was 6-7 months ago. Yeah, I don't remember who opened the door, whatever. But I never felt like, oh, they were treating us, nasty, or they were, acting funny with us. Me and Keys were just there in support of Q. Q invited us there. Q said, right. Mandy, I would love if you and Keys could be there and be as a support for me. Absolutely. Because like I said, we already had been building a relationship with Q prior to us even doing our video.
And I'm just so happy that I have you guys in my life. I'm so serious.
Oh, thank you. Anything,
so amazing.
Anything we can do to help, we'll always do that. When somebody teaches us something, we try to pay it forward and share it with somebody else. Because somebody taught us,
Absolutely.
We will never act like, oh, we knew everything from the get, because we never did not. We learned
from somebody else. Shout up in here.
We learned from somebody else who taught us what to do, who helped us pick our equipment and everything. So then we felt like, pay it forward. Tell somebody else about the good quality of equipment that you're using and how it's much easier doing the mukbang and doing your video and everything. Why not share that? We don't ever question people's motives on videos. I question what you show me in person.
Bing!
That's what I question. I don't question what going on videos. Because let me tell you something, even with doing videos with the Epic Empire, everybody... We have personalities, we all have fun on videos. But honestly, everybody was true brothers and sisters off camera. It wasn't no, man, that you cut the camera off and now such acting different. It wasn't like that. I'm telling you, the people that you see on the videos are just who they are. You can't always be on go. I mean, some of you subscribers don't really understand that. You can't always be at 100. Sometimes, I've even heard couples say, cut the camera off. We're not recording it if we can't get our mind right. I respect that. Because I've done it myself. If me and Keys be going through something, I get an attitude with him, but he get an attitude with me. Well, then we ain't recording him. Get your mind right first. And I ain't saying get your mind right like in a way like, oh, we got to start being fake and phony and getting in the character. No, because I can't do that either. I I can't do that.
It's gonna show.
It's gonna show.
It's gonna show.
And we've done videos tired, and y'all have let it be known. Keys look tired in the video. Yeah.
I've been
Because Keys
tired.
worked overnight and they ain't went to sleep yet. We doing a video.
I've been tired. Did a video, eyes red, and people say, "You look high. Look like you just
smoke some stuff." And ain't nobody doing that.
Totally. Don't. No tobacco products or the funny tobacco.
No.
Either.
And then when I tell people I used to smoke Black & Milds, they can't even believe it. Can't believe it. Don't look like it, but I
ever
did.
smoked? Nope.
I did it. So there's things about me that you probably won't believe. You know, like I shared the stories about when I was 14 and I got arrested by the police and I got in a fight with the police and I got battered on a law enforcement officer, and that charge carried on even in my adulthood. Even though I did it as a child and they said they will seal the document, they still try to bring that mess up, and I have to keep disposition paperwork on that charge, because these people will come back to you saying, "Hey, we saw a battered on a law enforcement officer when you were 14. Can you explain that?" I even had to explain that charge and drug up all that stuff from my past, even when I went to get my nursing license initially. And they gave my nursing license, of course, but I still had to go back into that past. And it never feels good. You know what I'm saying? It never feels good. So I want to say this to the people in the comments who be on people's page saying, spewing negativity, talking about how fat somebody is, how ugly they are, you shouldn't eat like this, talking about, oh, you fake phony B, or, you know, saying all kind of negative stuff. Let me tell you something. People are more critical on themselves than you are. Okay? People are more critical on themselves than you are. And I say that.
It's all right. Come on.
I say that because when you've done things that you're not proud of, it's always somebody trying to bring it back up or trying to tear you down with that. Always somebody trying to tear you down. Or trying to say you're a bad person, you're no good. People don't want to support you or be friends with you because they think you're a certain way. They don't even know you. They haven't even met you. They haven't even met you before. And they're judging you. Let me tell you something. But it should have been a private conversation. Yes, it should have been private. Yes, it's something that should have happened off camera. And my only regret is that it didn't happen that way. It didn't. But to sit here and be all in the comments, trolling people, y'all sure want to deal with that fake phony B. Let me tell you something. I come from a place of love. I'm never going to turn my back on my sisters and brothers just because they made a mistake or they said something about me or they did something that was against me. If they apologize and they're sincere about it, we're moving forward. We're moving forward. There has been nobody in YouTube that I've met that has done something so bad to me that I can't have a conversation with them about it. No, that's not There's not anybody that I can't sit down and say, "Hey, you know what? We didn't handle that right. And we should have had a conversation and cleared the air, and we should have a reset button and say, you know what? I forgive you, sister. I forgive you, brother. I apologize if I offended you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And this ain't I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this to try to gain anything from it, because it's not about that for us. Once again, my channel is to inspire, motivate, and help somebody who's in a dark place get into the light, get a little sunlight, so they can know that there is hope. There is hope. There's hope for everybody. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to recover from this. Q hearing it all in the comments. You ain't gonna be able to recover from this. Oh, you going down. No, she's not. No, she's not. Because people like me are gonna continue to uplift my sister. People like me gonna continue to encourage my sister. You know what I'm saying? People like me are gonna continue to be the voice of reason and say, hey, you know what? You didn't do the right thing. That wasn't the right way to handle that. But you can always apologize. You can always go back and say, you know what? I didn't handle this correctly, but I'm sorry. And I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said what I said, or I should have talked to you about what my perception was, and maybe what I thought I saw, what I thought I felt from you wasn't your intention. But to tell somebody they didn't have an experience, I can't never do that.
Yep.
I can't never do. That's why a lot of people get in arguments in their marriage too, because sometimes you telling your spouse, or you telling your friend, or you telling your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you telling them something that happened in the situation, and they saying, I ain't make you feel that way. I ain't do that to you. I don't do stuff like that. And then what that makes the other person feel like, it diminishes what they feel, and it make them feel like, okay, I'm a liar. So now everybody's on the defense instead of everybody sitting down having a conversation and saying, hey, you know what? I didn't look at it that way. I'm sorry when I snatched that from your hand. I didn't realize I even snatched it. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to get it done, and I had something else in my mind. I just took it from you. I didn't mean to take it from you like that. That wasn't my intention. And then guess what? People can move on because now I know that you didn't intend to do harm to me. But when you put it out there like she did in the videos, and then Beloved didn't know it was coming, it's been 7 months, you got to understand why Bethany was so hurt too. Because Bethany didn't even know this was coming. Beloved didn't even know that these videos were coming out. And then it's got to be it's got to even be even worse to see your sister making videos about you. And then now somebody you thought, looked up to you. They told you that you're a mentor to them. You love them. Yes, right. Definitely speak your truth. Yeah. Definitely right your wrong. Definitely. But could things been done a little differently on everybody's end? Absolutely.
Everybody's
end. Absolutely. And starting with Q should have called Bethany and had a conversation. I wholeheartedly stand by that, believe that it should have been a private conversation, and it should have happened initially after the incident, so that the specifics that was going on at the time, or whatever you felt the funny vibe came from, should have been discussed right then and there. Man, I noticed when I came in the house, people didn't really, the greeting wasn't so warm. Y'all okay with me being here now? Anything to clear the air so that everybody can get it out the way and say, you know what? No, we don't feel that way, girl. No, that's not that. Because based on Bethany's explanation of what happened, and based on Q's explanation of what she said happened, you can tell that there was a lot of misinterpretation. And Beloved didn't mean to do any harm or to say anything negative to her about her wearing black, but I think Q took it as, oh, why you always wear black? And it's probably because Q gets that a lot. People want to know why you always putting on all that black. That's her favorite color. That's what she likes to wear. You don't know why somebody do what they do.
She said something about, first of all, she said something about me saying black, why you wear black so much, and harassing her about her wearing black. I did not. That's not how that went. That story was definitely, put over the top, over exaggerated. But I did ask her, I said, why do you wear black all the time? And I said, told her, she said she wear black because that's her favorite color. And I said,
sentimental a value a question has in somebody's life,
unless they share
it with you. And then sometimes we don't know, so we're asking questions harmlessly, not thinking we're doing any harm, but could be because we don't know why this person necessarily wears all black. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody has been, for example, because I noticed Chelsea brought up sexual abuse victims. She gave an analogy of that. Now, this is nowhere near that kind of situation between Beloved and Q. No, it's not. So I get why Q had to definitely clear that up. But I want to mention that for a moment. Sometimes they do things a certain way now because the trauma they've experienced, and the fear of going through that trauma again will make you change up your routine, change up the way you dress, do things. Sometimes it's a lot that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask a sensitive question, girl, why you always wearing baggy clothes? Or if I said it, girl, why you always wearing baggy clothes? Why you don't put on some bright, some looks and some little, fitted? Girl, you look so good. You got a nice shape. I might offend that person not even knowing that I'm offending them, and I'm trying to pay them a compliment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We misinterpret and perceive things so wrong, and I think I've done that so many times with some people. And I just want to say that if I ever offended anybody, if I ever had an interaction with you that wasn't pleasant, forgive me, because I'm human.
Yeah, and that's
I'm
all
not perfect.
And all for you too. We may not even be talking to the ones in this particular community.
Right.
This may be somebody outside or inside our
family,
circle, our family.
Friends, associates,
that
whatever.
we come in contact with that's not on social media.
That's not on social media, period. Not on YouTube, nowhere. Just anybody. If I work with you and I offended you and I talked to you a certain way, I came off rough. Because I've done that before. I've been in leadership roles in nursing for a long time, y'all. And when a nurse is not getting it or just ain't got that like me, when I say I work hard, I work hard. I do an excellent job. I like to be above the standard in what I do. I want to be above the standard. I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying?
Better yet, she is the standard.
Thank you, baby.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's just me. So when I see a nurse and I'm trying to get her to step it up to that level, I have to start reminding myself, everybody's not you. Everybody don't have the same passion as you, so they're not going to be like you. And I have been rough at times in the way I come across, a very firm approach with people, and it wasn't always kind or inviting. And people look at me like, dang, she just ripped me a new one in a sense. And it didn't even cross my mind that I was coming off like that, because I'm just all about getting the work done. And sometimes we got to slow down and think about how we're treating each other and say, you know what, that ain't right. That's not right. In order to grow, you got to admit you're wrong. You got to apologize, ask God for forgiveness. But more importantly than that, come out being a better human being. Be better than you were yesterday. I ain't competing with no sisters on this platform. I'm not. Because I'm in a lane by myself, baby. I'm competing with me. I'm competing with the woman I was yesterday, the things I did yesterday. Yesterday, I cried and I prayed so hard yesterday, y'all. Me and my husband both.
Nobody deserved, to receive comments or being talked about or anything within that notion.
Yeah, regardless of who started it or who said what, who did what, yeah.
Or who trying to finish. Who
trying to finish it, exactly. Because at the end of the day, we know that B-Love is a good person. We know that her family treated us with respect. We were there that one day when they did the seafood boil. We were in the living room while they were in there doing the video. I don't know what happened in there during the video. All I know is we were in the living room. We stayed all the way to the evening time. We got a little hungry. B-Love said, order some pizza, Nate. Order some pizza. Nate ordered pizza. Yeah, but y'all went out and got drinks, and we
had a good time.
Had a good time at the table. Everybody, we got to meet Dame Dash. We did a collab with Dame Dash.
Take this hat off, y'all.
Man,
big business.
Okay.
Look at that.
It's so good.
I'm gonna dip it in the sweet salt. Put a little Texas Pete on that. Oh, good.
We out here in
Ohio.
Ohio. They ain't have a whole lot of other hot sauces. Good guy.
The very next day, next day we did a collab with him. Very, very humble, very good person. Who he is in person was who he is on camera. He's himself. He was very polite and loving. Like Dame now, he's bubbly too in a sense. Like, hey, what's up, fam? Like, giving us hugs, dapping us up. He's genuinely a good person and genuinely who he say he is.
But if you think he's short, he not.
No, he's very tall, y'all. Taller than all of us. But good people at the core. B-Love was who I expected she was. She met my expectations. Could some people meet her and have higher expectations because of where she is now? Yes, they could. Because you're looking at everything she's accomplished and you're thinking that about her. But if somebody don't see themselves that way and they just live in their life and they still feel like they humble and they normal and they want to keep it that way as much as they can and stay grounded, you got to respect that too. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you was to meet Barack Obama and he act like a normal guy and you expected some presidential type person. Barack at the end of the day. I'm no longer in the White House. I'm just Barack. I'm just, Michelle's husband and my daughter's father, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't be expecting the people to be something that they're not. And it could be that Q had higher expectations because she, loved B-Love so much and she really did like the seafood boils that B-Love was doing. And there's no doubt that B-Love inspired a lot of people doing mukbangs right now. Yes, she did. And B-Love told her she was happy we started doing mukbangs, you know what I'm saying? Because it was trending and popular on YouTube. And it's a way to not only give people what they want, but to get your message out there too. If you're trying to inspire and motivate people. She always is giving out tips. I watched B-Love videos. She talked about, her first YouTube check-in, you know, telling you how to build your channel, grow your channel, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I've watched those videos, you know?
We hear from everybody across the board, the community, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing on your channel, on YouTube, that it should be about reaching out, helping the next person. Are you really doing that? Or are you keeping up commotion? You really need to ask yourself that question. You know, really just get in tune with yourself. Really just focus on what you really got going on when it comes to self-evaluation.
Right. She gave a lot of helpful tips. You know, the biggest help we got was being a part of the Epic Empire, because we didn't know we weren't putting out as many videos, put out multiple videos at one time. How to operate our equipment as best we could. You know, we had to, you know, we still had trouble trying to learn that and editing videos, but we started getting better as we started learning and implementing the things that we were taught. People taught us things. We ain't gonna sit here in front and act like, oh, you know, meeting them was the worst thing ever. They were horrible people. No. Nobody that we've met in YouTube can we say were horrible people. No, they were not. No, they were not. Now, as far as, like I said, all this goes, we were there that one night. We had a good time. Keys got extra lit. So luckily I was like, kind of like, you know, chilling on the alcohol. I was chilling. And so, you know, Nate said to me when we got to the door, Amanda, you driving, right? Of course I'm driving, yep. Because I'm not going to let my husband drive and he like that. So I drove us back to our hotel room and we had a good night's rest, sleep. And then we got up that morning, took a shower, got ready, got refreshed. And then we went on and did a video with Bloveslife Dame Dash. We did our collab with him. And then we went home from there, right? Yeah, we went home after that. Yeah, so we didn't even stay in Ohio that third day. We went home after that, and Q and B-Love were at the place where they were getting their chicken wings to do their second collab. And we drove to that place because Q told me they were over there. We drove to that place. It was right across the street from where we was at. So we drove to that place to say goodbye to both of them, to both ladies. And we went on home. That was it. So we had one day. We were one day at Bethany's house, right? One day. One full day. We was there from day to night. And it was fun. We had a good time. We got to meet Bloveslife Dame Dash. I would never regret the experience. We love Q. What Q experienced is her experience. Only she can explain and talk about what she felt and what she perceived. B-Love did not intend to do any harm or to make somebody feel bad. Like I said, they're not perfect people, but they didn't know that she felt that way. This is 7 months later coming out. So like I said, it needs to be a conversation between both ladies. Because no matter who calls me and talks to me, it doesn't answer anything unless you both talk to each other. And
it defeats the purpose of getting everything in order and handling everything right.
Right.
But my wife gonna make me do a video about her putting my business out there in YouTube street. Be looking forward for a picture of her sleep. It's gonna start a beef.
Listen.
In MuscleNMarriage.
Listen, y'all know my editing skills on point. So what he gonna do? What he
gonna do? I'm gonna pay somebody to do it.
He gonna put
edit.
Not out of our money. Not out of our money. Not out of our money. You lie. He gonna be right here. Listen, he'll be right here on Instagram with them little 50-second videos trying to show me sleeping. That's gonna be his best bet.
And them 50-second pictures of her sleeping gonna be worth y'all while. Gonna be the best pictures ever, cause I got some.
Play with it. Let you post it. He gonna get sweating now. Listen, he gonna be sleeping not in the room. He gonna be not on the couch. He gonna be sleeping on the floor. He gonna be sleeping on the floor, y'all.
That's all right. Y'all know. Hey, just cause I'm grown don't mean I won't never stretch out on the floor.
He don't want to test me, honey. He don't want to test me.
Ace that test. Crazy A student over here.
You ain't no crazy A student.
Crazy A student.
Nah, you gonna get an F.
What's that? F for? Hey, y'all.
He got my nerves, but listen, right?
But people just want to live regular lives. We just want to live
and be
regular
able to take
lives.
be able to take care of their family. And I think sometimes we, as the viewers and subscribers, we start judging people. Oh, you shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be doing that. Y'all really need to stop that. Talking about people being big and, oh, you eating all that food, you're gonna gain all that weight back, you fat ass. Y'all need to stop that for real. Let me tell you something. Spewing all that hate and stuff. And you know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When people talk bad about me and be in the comments saying all these nasty things, I'd say return to sender. Return to sender. Whatever you speaking of my life, I ask God to return it back to you 100 times more. So keep my name, keep my channel name out your mouth, because God gonna send it right back to you 100 times worse. You know, I feel like it's so important that we try to be more supportive of each other. You know, if you feel like somebody too big to be doing something, or they shouldn't be doing that, or you feel like their health is at risk, pray for them. Have you tried that? It does work. I promise it works. Pray for people if you feel like they're doing something wrong, or you don't like what you see. Pray for them. Don't talk about them. Don't sit up and talk about them. Don't sit up and spew negativity. Don't do that. Just pray for them. You know? Just pray for people. You know, we pray for both sides. And I'm not going to stop loving Q because she made those videos. And I'm not going to stop loving Bethany because she made those videos. I don't do that kind of stuff. Pick a side. She made is not the reason to cancel her out. Like, people on YouTube love the drama. They love and live for it. And me and Keys just felt like we need to talk about everything, because it seemed like people just be like, just wanting to know, oh, they don't never say nothing. They don't never talk about it. They don't never want to talk about that. No, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the good and the bad. But the truth is, we don't hate anybody. Anybody. Everybody we've met in YouTube has helped us grow in some kind of way, have been good to us. We've met other married couples in YouTube that was wonderful. Wonderful people. Made videos with them and everything. Had a good time with them from Alabama. Good time with them. They came to see us. We had a good time with them. You know, we don't have no beef and no negative say about nobody, because everybody has been good to us in some kind of way. I would be lying to sit here and make it seem like, oh my God, they were so horrible, they're so sick, they're so devious. No, that's not true. That's not true. We can't say that. We can't say that, y'all. We can't.
So y'all, we ain't gonna do no whole spiel or all that stuff. All we're gonna say is, within all of this, y'all need to get busy loving.
Yep.
And stop all the hate.
Y'all around here on this, you know, trying to make somebody feel depressed and trying to make somebody, you know, put them in a dark place with your comments and stuff. Don't do that. You know, try to go with love. I promise you will go a longer way if you start with love than you would with hate. It's just the truth. It's the truth. And I say this to anybody. If you've never met MuscleNMarriage, don't form no opinion about me unless you have met me more than one time and you have dealt with me on a regular basis. Don't form no opinion about me based on what you think you know about me.
Or
based on your own, based on your own perception of me. Your own perception of what I did to you specifically. If I did harm to you specifically, then base your judgment on me of that. I don't get into this kitty care high school stuff. Well, because she don't like her, I ain't liking her. I don't do that. I don't do that. Nor do I condone any hate or anybody spewing hate against you, or do I condone the trolls that are coming for Q. I don't condone that kind of behavior on either side. I don't condone it. I want it to remain neutral for a reason. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and I love both ladies. And that's all we really want to say here. And then we just want to talk a little bit about the Epic Empire, because people for so long had been saying, oh, y'all ain't saying nothing, this, that, and the third. Listen, we still love them people. We don't hate nobody. I can't go where I'm going in life hating people and disliking them and trying to make videos about them. No, that ain't how you, when you grown, you don't handle your business like that. You have a conversation.
Get busy loving.
That's right.
Stop all the hating.
Mm-hmm.
It's MuscleNMarriage. We know we love each other.
That's right, baby.
And we out.